Well, as we've been reporting, Wonder Woman 3 is dead. And now we have a bit of confirmation from Patty Jenkins and what went on behind the scenes. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what the director had to say, why the film isn't happening, and the direction we think Wonder Woman is going next. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we wouldn't be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently, so you are in the know. Well, we recently found out that Wonder Woman 3, well, is pretty much dead in the water. We got an update from Variety focused on the film, and it was revealed that DC Studios will not be moving forward with the third film or Gal Gadot as the character. Now, we did find out there could be an animated series, which is pretty exciting, but it appears the era of Gadot and Jenkins is over. Apparently, the plug was pulled on Wonder Woman 3 pretty soon after DC Studios was formed because basically it didn't fit in the direction of the new DCU. That pretty much meant Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984 writer and director Patty Jenkins was kind of shown the door, and she has now confirmed that the planned threequel isn't happening during a recent interview. Now, recently she was asked if the movie had been scrapped, and she gave a pretty definitive answer, and honestly, I appreciate her candor. She actually said, yeah, for the time being, but probably easily forever, suggesting that Wonder Woman will indeed not be part of the Chapter 1 slate and might not even show up until Chapter 2. Now, she was asked if another director could take her place, and she went on to expand that, and I quote, they're not interested in doing any Wonder Woman for the time being. Again, suggesting the character is not on the radar for James Gunn and the rest of the crew. Now, she didn't dog Gunn though, to be fair, and in that same interview, she seemed to have a lot of sympathy for what they're trying to pull together and the monumental task of creating a full cinematic universe. She actually went on to say, quote, it's not an easy task what they're doing, what's going on with DC. James Gunn and Peter Safran have to follow their own heart and their own plans. I don't know what they're planning on doing and why. I have sympathy for what a big job it is. So it sounds like the director is being pretty professional about the whole thing, despite what I imagine is a massive amount of disappointment, and probably trying to leave the door open to do future projects with the character. Now, for Wonder Woman though, we do know DC Studios is developing that series set in Themyscira, but it's believed this should take place long before Wonder Woman was born. I'm 100% sure James Gunn has something planned for the character, but I think he's holding those cards pretty close to the chest and is probably trying to put some time between her last appearance, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and when she finally shows up again. Now, I do realize Henry Cavill was part of Black Adam, but that was sort of a bit of manipulation on The Rock's part to try to position himself to lead the new DCU, which completely backfired in everybody's face, and based on what we know, the new DC universe was always going to have a new Superman, so that was never really going to come to fruition. Now, it seems like Jenkins is shifting back over to Star Wars and probably going to pick up that Rogue Squadron project once again. That is a great franchise within the Star Wars universe, and I wish her the best of luck. If you want to check out the whole interview from Jenkins, I've linked it down below. She was actually on the 9th episode of Talking Pictures over on Max, and if you're a film fan or a Wonder Woman fan, it's definitely an interview worth checking out.